Yeah. Respect to you. No respect to anybody else that's gonna be coming in watching. I'm back. I'm back again for the third and final time. How is everybody doing tonight? How everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I know everybody. This is a good Saturday to be out and about. But I got something that is really, really good. But this is what I want to ask. Our kids, our kids. I seen something that really, really. I just want y'all opinion on this relationships with kids and stuff like that. Right? It just what would you do if you found out a certain thing? And here it goes. I'm just gonna play this for you. I'm just gonna play this for you. All right. I'm just gonna play it for you. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm just play it for you. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I got find wrong chord. Sorry about that. Wrong chord. Sorry about that. I want. I'm gonna see what y'all think about this. I'm gonna see what y'all think about this. Hold on. Got started back on. Hold on. Got started back over. Hold on. Got started back over. Hold on. There's technical difficulties. Here we go.
And nobody to talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
listen to him close.
Yeah. She had sex with my dad. Pregnant by my dad. My dad not picking up. He embarrassed to talk to me. Like, I guess, like, or ashamed or whatever. You know, I'm texting him, I'm calling him, you know, trying to get him the answer just so he can explain to me, like, where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting all these calls and texts.
We tired of playing with your...
Oh, hold on.
Here's a quick hack on how to unsubscribe from all of...
Hold on, I gotta go back.
And nobody to talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, yeah. She had sex with my dad. She pregnant. She just found out the day that she was pregnant by my dad.
Think about it.
My dad not picking up. He embarrassed to talk to me. Like, I guess, like, or ashamed or whatever. You know, I'm texting him, I'm calling him, you know, trying to get him the answer just so he can explain to me, like, where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting all these calls and texts. We tired. It's just crazy because it's like I knew that they probably was doing something together, but I didn't really know. I didn't really know. I'm like that's my dad. He's not gonna be sleeping with my wife, the mother of my kids. And there's just like I don't even feel like this is real. You know, you feel like something happening. You like, damn, is this real? Like, is this really happening? Am I really going through this? And that's just where I'm at right now. And just,
do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
And, you know, one day I came home, I seen them, you know, in the same room together, like playing, grabbing each other. And I'm just like, they looked at you, you know, friendly, but I'm like, I probably tripping. Like, that probably ain't nothing. Whole time, like, she literally having with my freaking.
You know, I've been in my son's life since day one, right?
You know what? I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I'm gonna ask people this question. Your girlfriend or your wife, either or, and your dad. Let's take it just right here. Let's talk for the good female point of view. Your mom is sleeping with your husband, or your dad is sleeping with your wife. Not only was his dad sleeping with a wife, he got his wife pregnant. How do a man supposed to feel about that? How do a woman supposed to feel about her mom pregnant by her husband? How can you do that to your child? And let's say they got kids. How do you gonna explain that to your children? How you gonna explain that to your kids? That's your uncle, aunt, / stepbrother / stepsister. That is crazy. What is this world coming to? What is the world coming to? How in the world can you explain that one? Right? You cannot explain that. You cannot explain that, right? You cannot explain that one. You can't explain that, can you? You can't explain that. I'll tell you why you can't explain it. Because there's no explaining to be done with that. If I had a father that did that to me, and I had a wife, guess what? We are done. We are done. Ain't no question asked. It's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. How can you come back from that? Your family member sleeping with your wife or your husband, or your boyfriend or your husband. How do you come back from that? How do you come back from that? I want y'all to listen to this right here. I want y'all to listen to this right here. This
is the issue. Y'all are running from your parents so much. And this is what I see.
Facts.
I see all these kids getting raised right values. Yo, don't do this, don't do that. Y'all go outside because y'all don't want to be your parents so much that work so hard to have these 9 to 5s. Y'all go and do stupid stuff and living by these society rules, social media rules. When your parents is in the house teaching you, yo, don't do this, this is how you speak to a woman, this is what you're supposed to do. They're teaching y'all, these guys that 40, 50, 60 are teaching y'all these things, and y'all not listening. Y'all paying $300 for a 16-year-old for a wig. Y'all not listening because y'all running from your parents so much because you don't want to be like your parents. I'm gonna catch. But you don't even know how to grow up.
No, that's right.
That's the problem.
I agree.
Y'all not listening.
I agree.
So y'all think y'all know everything.
Mm.
And that's what it really is. I think I know everything. And I'm going to say, y'all, 16 to about 25, 20, I would say
26.
20, 23. They think they know everything.
Hey, man, real talk. You know,
Yeah. These young folks think they know everything. Even some of the adults don't know everything. So how does a young person gonna know everything? Ain't no way they gonna know everything. And that is crazy, ain't it? That's crazy how people think they know everything, right? We don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. You get caught up in BS in the real world. Now you get caught up in BS in the real world. I ain't got something else for y'all to listen to.
I got married. I never forget I was in the car.
if you're not the talented,
When my wife and I got married, I never forget I was in the car with
Listen to this right
my
here.
best friend Chris, and he was like, "Bro, you sure you ready?" I was like, "Yeah."
I love her already.
That boy say, "Man, hey, I'm here. Whatever you want to do." I said, "I'm ready." He said, "Man, how you know?" I said, "Because if she never changed, I'll love her for the rest of my life. Because I took away the idea of everything else. If she got a good job, or she, like, most people fall in love with potential, and potential is a figment of your imagination. It don't even exist. It's not real. And the bad part about your perceptions of somebody's potential, they didn't agree to that. They didn't agree to that. You created this build-a-man workshop in your mind and said he can be this, never even asking me if that's what I want to be.
Wait a minute.
So now you holding me to a make-believe man that you created in your mind that I didn't agree to. And that's why I fall. But can you love the man for who he is at that moment? And can you be with him for the rest of your life? That's the question.
hey, like,
Yep, that is a question. Why do we as humans say he or she have potential? But potential don't get you nowhere. And you got in your mind what you want that person to be. But you don't go to that person and say, hey, you don't ask that person do he or she want to do that or do that, you already got in your mind, oh, that's what they're going to be or what they're going to do. But when they don't fulfill that, if they don't fulfill that, then you're mad. But how you going to get mad at somebody that you got in your mind that what you think they should be, that what they should be like? That means you don't love that person anyway, regardless of what he or she does. See, you're going to love that person unconditionally. Unconditional love. See, when we are born a baby, right? When we're born a baby, our love for our parents is unconditional. Because we don't know no better. We don't know the word of not like and hate. But as we get older, the unconditional love starts to fade away. We start loving people for what they can do for us, the things they have. Not thinking about the things that we can help them with. Do people love you for whatever you do? No. Some of them do. But what is love? Love is a 4-letter word. Love is a 4-letter word. Love is a 4-letter word, right? So how are you going to perpetrate like it all good? How are you going to see everything that is out of your reach? Everything is not out of your reach. I'll tell you why everything is not out of your reach. I'll tell you why things are not out of your reach. Because if you think they are out of your reach, you'll never reach them. When you think you can't accomplish anything, you won't accomplish nothing. When you accomplish anything, you will accomplish everything. You'll accomplish anything you set your mind and heart to. Your mind and heart got to be as one. And you got to have the confidence of doing something. And you got to go do it. You got to put your mind to it. If you don't put your mind to what you got to do, I'm going to tell you this right here. As adults, like I said, kids do not do what we ask them to do or tell them to do. They do what they see. Right? They do what they see. And when they do what they see, everybody want to get mad. Why you want to get mad? Why you want to get mad? Why you want to get mad? It ain't no use to get mad. It's not the other person's fault. It's your fault. It's your fault.
My husband is the one.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Come on, you need to talk to these women. Tell them, give them some advice. But it feels like talking to my 19-year-old child when I talk to y'all, because you have every excuse why what I'm saying doesn't work. The most common is you've been married 20 years, things have changed. Okay, if the men have changed, you haven't.
You don't play with me. You don't know who you messing with.
You haven't changed for the better? No, you have not changed for the better. You are more miserable than you are before. You do not listen to your elders. You don't listen to anybody but social media. I want to be like Russell and Sierra. You don't even know them.
Hmm.
But you could get on here and ask me any question you want to ask me, and I will try to answer it from my personal experience. But you don't want to listen to that. You want to sit there with your girlfriends and whine and cry about this, that, and the other, and they can't give you no advice. My daughters have come to me so many times and asked me, tell me stories. She loves to talk and just tell me this happened, that happened, that happened. You want me to tell you how this going to end? Do you want to know how that's going to end? Well, no. Well, this ain't going to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to be. A, B, C, D. That's what's going to happen. And guess what? That's what happens. The story is the same, but the names have been changed to protect the innocent. You are not anything new. Your stories are not anything new. You just think you're going to change the story. No, it don't apply to me because I've already been picked. So you're not going to listen to me because I'm in a place where many women want to be. You're going to listen to the people that ain't nowhere near where you want to be.
Man, shut your lying ass up.
And they can give you advice. Not somebody on social media, not somebody that look like they doing what they doing. Because I have always been a devil's advocate when it comes to relationships. What's the worst case scenario? What's the best case scenario? This ain't gonna work. Make whatever excuse you want to make. Listen to whoever you want to listen to. But I am on here to help y'all out. Now, if you don't want to listen and you think my stuff is outdated, you go right on ahead and make that excuse. And then when the shit go bad, you can sit here and say, well, I don't understand why it went bad. Nobody told me anything. I tell y'all this the same way I tell my children. I won't tell you whether you want to hear it or not.
All right, then.
Because I don't ever want you to say that nobody told you.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Yep. She said a mouthful then, didn't she? Oh, she said a mouthful then. She said, see, there's some people that don't want to listen to the people who have already been there and already did that, right? They don't want to listen. Why they don't want to listen? Because they think that some of us don't know what we're talking about. Okay. But the problem they have is that some of us do know what we're talking about. We do know what we're talking about. It's up to you to figure out, do you want to listen or not? It's up to you if you want to listen or not. If you don't want to listen, oh well. But somebody will. Somebody will. See, some of us don't want to listen to what I've been through, right? But you got to listen to somebody sooner or later. And some of us that have good advice, you don't want to listen. And some of us that don't have good advice, but you ready to go run to social media. You ready to go listen to your friend that don't have no type of concerns, no other kind of type of stuff that you feel like you need. So what should you do? What should you do? Who should you listen to? You sure don't want to listen to nobody who's been there. Don't want to listen to nobody that's been there. So what should you do? How should you react? Where should we go? How should we get there? If no other grown woman would listen, If no other grown person listens to you, how you expect your children to listen? How you expect anybody else to listen to you if you're not doing the right thing? If you ain't living about what you preaching, what you teaching? How you expect anybody else to? How you expect that to happen? How you expect that to work out? How you expect that to work out? It's not gonna work out too good, is it? Because it never do. It never will. It never will work out. In the long run, never. See, when I tell somebody something, I've been there. I've done that. It's just a little my opinion, but my opinion is my opinion. Is my suggestion. It's up to you to take it or leave it. But how you gonna understand it? How you know it's gonna work? Something I'm gonna tell you, something might not work with some people. I understand that. But when you talk to somebody, especially young people these days, they not listening to you. They rather listen to their friend who haven't been through it. They're ready to go listen to people on social media, which some of the people on social media hasn't went through it, and they ain't living the true life they living. They ain't living the true life they living. Think about it. Some of these males running around here, they tough and bad, right? They can do this and they can do that. But how are you gonna do this and that when you're not who you say you are? You don't. How is a young person gonna say this and that, and when that young person don't know who they are at the time? Who you are at the time is not who you are in the future. It's spent together. That right there tells me that this generation is lost. When this generation is lost like that, what we supposed to do? How are we supposed to react? How do we supposed to reel them back in? Is it too late to reel them back in? I don't think it's too late to reel them back in, but it's gonna take a whole lot to rewire their thinking process. We gotta rewire their thinking process, because some adults need their thought process rewired. Got some of these older folks running around here like they think they're young. And guess what? Kids out there, girls and boys out there looking at the older folks running around here like they're young and think that's okay to do. See, that's the problem. There's a whole lot of problem going on. I'm telling you, another thing is, these young men, some of these older men running around here with their doggone pants sagging. Think they're cool. That's not cool at all. I'm gonna ask you a question. If you ran a business, and the person you hired, the guy you hired, would you hire somebody with their pants sagging? Would you let a person with their pants sagging, showing their drawers, work for you? I know back in the day, the older folks said, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up, boy. Pull your britches up, as they say. See, and then I heard this on here. This woman says she don't know why black men don't come up and talk to her. Don't know why some men don't come up and talk to her. Okay. You know why some men don't come up and talk to some women these days? I'm gonna tell you why. Look how some of these women dress. These these women, some of these women dress. I ain't saying that there's something wrong with it. I ain't saying you gotta cover it up like a goddamn nun, but leave something to the imagination. Leave something to the imagination for some of these men out here, some of these so-called men out here. I want a good one. I want a good man. What is that? A good woman, a good man? Is that a such thing as a good woman, a good man? See, you got some of these men say, "Hey, I'm not going to take care of no woman." And the woman said, I'm not going to do no cleaning or nothing like that for a man. But get what? Both of them coincide with each other. Both of them coincide with each other. Oh, I ain't going 50-50. It's going to be 82. It ain't going to be 80-20. It's going to be 100%. You take care of me. There was some of these women out here talking about today. And wonder why they single. Wonder why they single. Then what you teach your then you got a little girl, as your child, and you doing all that BS stuff you doing. What you teaching your daughter? What is she teaching her daughter? That all men is nothing but an ATM, a money bank machine. They will take care of you. No. And men, what are you teaching your son? What is you teaching your daughter? I'll let that sink in for a minute for some of y'all that'll try to catch up. For those women that don't let their child father come see them, but always asking for some money and child support. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the child support next week or probably tomorrow night. I don't know. That's a crying shame. But you wanted the money, but you don't want him to see you. Using the child against him. So what you teaching your child, especially if you got a little girl, oh, I can hold my child back to get more money out of my baby daddy. Is that right? See, this world got to be, this world function and brain got to be rewired. Rewired your brain to think rationally. See, I can play devil advocate on everything, right? But playing devil advocate means you got to come to some kind of conclusion that a person right or wrong. You got to come to some conclusion to a middle ground of your decision. If I do this, this is going to happen. If I do it this way, this is going to happen. Which choice you going to make? What kind of choice you going to make? What choice is going to hit the nail on the head that you're going to make you successful, men and women? What choice you going to make that's going to make your child's life a little better? What choice you going to make to make your whole family life a little better? What choice you going to make your relationship with your woman or your man a little better? Because think about it. If you in a relationship with somebody, if you got a child by somebody, if you got a family with a child, every decision that man and woman make should be the benefit of the family. Every choice you make got to be the benefit, got to be a better benefit or the betterment of your child and of your family or your spouse or your significant other. It got to be a choice that you make that is beneficial to each and every one of them in that relationship. Am I saying anything wrong? And am I saying anything wrong? I think I'm not. Lord, y'all gonna give me the preaching today, tonight. So where do we, as a society, as a human being, as male and female, how do we start to get things right? When should we start getting things right? See, one thing we got to get right, we got to get our own mindset right. We got to get our own mindset right. Some of us, our mind's so twisted, we don't care about the next person. We don't care about what goes on in other people's household. But you got to look at it. Every decision we make affects everybody in the neighborhood, not just in our family, not just in our neighborhood. See, every parent, every man and woman, every woman and man got a decision to make. A decision is a choice. You got a choice to make. You got a decision to make. Either the right or the left. It doesn't matter which one you choose, but you got to make the right choice. But you got to make a decision. We got to rewire our minds, our brain. We got to rewire everything that we think is right. I'm going to ask this question. I ain't asked the question in the chat. We got a choice to make, right? We got a choice to make. You know why we got a choice to make? All I gotta do one thing right. Hold on, I gotta do one thing here. You know what I'm about to do. Okay. You know what I'm about to do. Never mind. Hey, stupid idiot. Nobody can see you. See, everybody got a choice to make. See, you want to make a choice. You got to make a choice. You got to make a choice for anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a choice. You got to make a choice. A decision has to be made for the betterment and a better development of you and your family. That's what I'm saying. See, like I said, you got to come to a decision. See, if it don't matter left or right, sometimes you don't have to have a middle. Because it don't matter left, middle, or right. You got to make a choice, a decision. And some people make the wrong decision, the wrong choice in anything they do. Anything they do, they got to make the choice. The question is, the choice and the decision they make, is it a better decision for themselves or for their child or for the whole family? Respect Shawanda Williams. Is that choice is a better choice for their family or their child, their spouse, or themselves? That is the question. All these single parents out there, I'm not going to say single mothers or single dad by themselves. All the single parents out there, you got to make a choice, a decision to better your life with your child. The choice and decision you make affects your child. You're a woman and you live with your boyfriend and you were living together, and your boyfriend and your girlfriend living together, and your husband or wife living together with no kid. You got to make a choice, a decision for the betterment of your relationship with each other. Gotta make a better choice. You gotta make a choice. You gotta make a choice. You got to make a choice. What is your choice? Then think about it. You're a man and woman living together with a child, right? Not married. You're married and you married, got a child or children. Guess what y'all two got to do? You got to make a choice. The man got to make a choice or decision for his family. That means his wife, his girlfriend, and his child or children. She got to make a choice for her husband and children. A decision got to be made. A decision got to be made. So, what is the decision that got to be made? Don't know what decision going to be made. But would it be the right decision? Would it be beneficial to your family? Will it be beneficial? Do your choices in your life be beneficial to you and your family and your children, or just you? Is it beneficial for you and your children, or just you? I'm talking about men and women. You gotta rewire the brain. You gotta rewire your mind to think logic. Because some people can't think logic, they just think of spur of the moment. Sometimes that spur of the moment will get you caught up. Sometimes that spur of the moment will get you locked up. Sometimes that spur of the moment will get you down under 6 feet. Am I saying something right, or am I saying something wrong? See, look at some of the decisions that we as humans have made through our lifetime. Some of these decisions that we made through a lifetime, it was a betterment, beneficial to us. But soon we get a family, get somebody that we love and cherish and love and squeeze and hold. We got to start making different decisions to make our lives better. Notice I just said his or her life. I said our life, their lives better. It's not a single person in a relationship. Yeah, you can be in a relationship with yourself, make yourself feel better, make a better decision for yourself. But when you're in a relationship, you got to make better decisions for both of y'all. I'm talking to the men and women. And I'm just talking about one sex. I'm talking about the man and woman. I know y'all hear me out there. I'm not going to be up here long. I'm not going to be up here long. We got to rewire the mind. Because don't remember that commercial? The mind is a terrible thing to waste. And we wasted our mind. We're not teaching our children how to grow up. We expect the teachers at the school to teach them everything. But guess what? They can teach them something, but guess what? We got to go back and reiterate the stuff they don't learn in school and give them more knowledge while we're at home. But the only problem with that, some of the adults don't know what's going on. Some of the parents don't know what they're talking about. Some of the parents don't know what the schoolwork is all about. So they cannot help their kids with their homework. Like I said, you got to make better choices, better decisions for you and yours. Because I made this choice for my family, don't mean it's going to work for yours. Because I made choices for me, don't mean it's going to work for you. We got to rewire our brain. What y'all think? We got to rewire our brains. You're right. It's supposed to be beneficial. It's supposed to be beneficial to everybody in the family that's in that household. See, you live with roommates. Guess what? Everybody got to contribute clean up, cook, whatever, help pay bills. But guess what? Every decision you make in that household got to be beneficial to everybody. Decisions. We got to make decisions. We got to keep these decisions that we're going to make. We got options. But what is our option when it comes to children? Our kids do not have no option, do they? Kids, our teenage son and daughter do not have no option, do they? I'm gonna take what I played earlier. A dad slept with a man's wife. Was that beneficial to the husband, to the wife's family, to the dad's son? That wasn't beneficial to nobody, was it? And then on top of that, the dad got his son's wife pregnant. Who that benefited? Nobody. A terrible choice, a terrible decision. That's how bad decision gets you in trouble. That's how bad decision gets you in trouble. Gotta rewire our brains, people, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta rewire our brain to make better choices, a better decision in our life. We gotta rewire our brain to make this better decision for everybody around us. See, if we make better decisions for our family in our household, and they start looking at the decisions and choices we make, which is helping betterment of our household, guess what our kids gonna do? They're gonna start making better choices and decisions out there in the real world. Can I get some wolf emotion if you believe what I'm saying? If we are making better decisions in the household as adults around children, our children will make better decisions out there in the real world. Y'all don't hear what I'm talking about. Y'all don't hear what I'm talking about. Y'all do not hear what I'm talking about. The decision is to be as one. See, you got to love a person for who they are. Don't try to change a person to who you want them to be. Don't try to change a person to who you think they potential should be. There was some women getting messed up. There was some men getting messed up trying to change the person to who they want them to be. But guess what? You don't got with who they already is. Let them make the choice to change. But then again, you got to take a look at yourself. Look at them, like Mike said, look at the man in the mirror. You got to change yourself. Because it might not be them that need to change. It might be you need to be changing. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all don't hear me what I'm talking about. The change is coming soon. Everything is revolves. Put away. Some men and women think the world revolves around them. No, it don't revolve around them. Got these rappers, actors acting a fool on social media and video. Get these young people head all messed up, all pumped up for what? For what? I'm gonna tell you why that is. Because some parents not doing what they're supposed to be doing at home. They're the TV and the social media race their kids. See, I'm on a rant right now. I'll tell you. Then you got some women saying, "Oh, as a man, on the first day, how much money do you make?" It's none of your business how much money a man make on now. Oh, you go. Then a man come back with a question. Can I get some? Then you want to get mad. Some women want to get mad. See, sometimes what you wear is might attract the wrong kind of attention. But it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what you wear. See, intelligent, somebody with a brain, Somebody that know what they're doing, who can lift you up to a higher level, should be your focus. See, when you get with somebody that is a go-getter, could help you lift yourself up and also lift them up at the same time, hey, the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. I love it. I love it. But sometimes people cannot take suggestions. Sometimes people cannot take opinions of other people. Sometimes people can't take constructive criticism. See, constructive criticism is not to down you. It's to just give you, critique you on what you done did so you can do better next time. But some people cannot take that. See, we got to rewire our brains, people. Rewire our brain to think sometimes. Right? Wrong? Mirror, it doesn't matter. We got to make a decision. We got to make a choice. How do you make a choice? How do you make a decision? You make a decision on how you perceive yourself. How do you perceive your family? How do you perceive your significant other? That's how you make a choice and decision. A choice and decision either going to hurt you or going to help you. So which choice and decision you're going to make? The one that's going to help you and help your family build up, grow up, and lift up, and run out, and do everything else? Which one are you? How you going to do it? How you going to feel? How are you going to make it? See, mothers, you got to sit down with your daughters and have a talk with them. Because right now they think money is everything. Fathers, dad, you got to sit down with your son. They think money, cars, jewelry, everything, you bling, bling, all the time. They're going to get you somewhere. Where they going to get you? How you going to keep it up? How you going to keep your image up? Go out here and robbing, stealing, whatever? No, they ain't going to get you to lead to one place, two places. Locked up or in the grave. So what are you talking about? How do you feel? I'm about to get ready to get out of here. Remember what I said. We got to start making choices that are beneficial. We got to start making choices and decisions that is beneficial to everybody around us, especially in our household. We make good choices and decisions for the people in our household. Guess what? Our kids will make better choices and decisions out there in the real world. Guess what? That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Till next time, I see you. I hear from you. Hey, like I always said, you got to love and respect yourself. Because when you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. And love yourself. Because loving yourself is the best kind of love. Because self-love is the best kind of love. Because nobody else going to love you like you love yourself. Peace. And I'm out.